Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, and in today's video we are discussing budget gear to get you started live streaming. Maybe you decided you wanted to take the plunge and start live streaming, whether that is on Twitch, whether that's on TikTok, and you're wondering what's some of the best gear you could pick up to get you started and you're strapped for cash. I will also give some mid-range options in this video, but we're specifically going to be focusing on budget gear, meaning gear that we can get for as cheap as possible while still maintaining at least somewhat of a decent quality. Not cheapest gear, but best bang for the buck gear. And then we'll also be discussing which gear you should prioritize on getting first and on upgrading first. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and roll the intro and jump right into it. As I said, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek. If you guys don't know who I am, I create streaming tutorials, streaming help videos, videos about Twitch, YouTube, all that different stuff, content creation. I do reviews of tech gear, all that kind of stuff on this channel. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button. It helps me out tremendously. And if you want more videos like that, don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button below. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. First off, we're gonna assume that you already have a PC. That's just gonna be assumed. You have the basics. You have the necessities, which is a computer and a decent internet connection. You know, maybe you only got 50 bucks and you're like, okay, I can get a microphone, I can get a camera, I could get some lights. You're wondering what gear should I pick up first? First and foremost, you should pick up a decent microphone, all right? That is way more important than even having good video on your live streams. It's even more important than having any type of video on your live stream. In fact, nowadays, there's a lot of people that don't even use video cameras or webcams on their live streams, and instead they're using virtual, we call them VTubers on YouTube, but they're using these virtual avatars that mimic their mouth movements, their eye things, all of that stuff. So, first and foremost, before anything else, you're gonna wanna have a good microphone. So what do I mean by a good microphone? Well, a couple things. If you have a gaming headset that has a microphone built into it, it probably sucks. It most likely sucks. And the other thing is, what you should get in the habit of doing as you become a creator and you're gonna try to start a business of content creation or live streaming or whatever, is you should focus on getting away from gear that is bundled together. And what I mean by that is have a microphone that is just a microphone. Have a camera that is just a camera. Buying your pieces separately will save you money in the long run because it'll allow you to upgrade individual pieces at a better cost than having to buy basically, bundles of equipment. For example, you can get a very decent mid-range microphone for about $100. If you have a gaming headset that you bought for 60, 80 bucks, and then you're wanting to get a better microphone, you're probably gonna have to step up and buy, something $200 to $300 for a combo headset microphone kit to get one that actually has a decent sounding microphone. So with that said, my first recommendation for a microphone if you're just getting started is the Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E T669. Now they actually sell a kit on Amazon with this microphone that comes with a boom stand, like you see here that this microphone is attached to. It comes with the pop filters, both the foam pop filter that goes over the microphone as well as the circle pop filter that sits in front of the microphone if you need that, which is great. You can get it on sale for around 50, 60 bucks. Other times, at the most I've seen it around 70 to $80. And this microphone, for what it is, if you buy the kit, I'm talking the kit runs $50 to $60 on sale, $70 to $80 when it's not on sale. You can buy just the microphone for even cheaper, but if you focus on this kit, if you can pull it off and get the kit where it comes with the boom arm and everything, that is definitely the route to go, because while it's not the best equipment in the world, it definitely is a great bang for your buck. And for example, this mic arm right here, it is the one that came with the T669 kit that I received in the mail from the company. Full transparency, I did receive the microphone kit for free to do a review on, which I did do a review on. And at the time, that microphone had no reviews. It was a brand new company, and now it is considered one of the best budget microphones for live streaming. This arm is the one from that kit, and I'm still using it to this day, like 2 years later, with a heavier microphone and everything, and it still holds up just fine. Is it like the greatest boom arm in the world? No. Does it work and does it last? Absolutely. So it's definitely a great buy in my opinion. If you cannot afford the kit, then obviously you can buy just the microphone, and just the microphone does come with a little desk stand, so it comes with a little 3-legged stand so that you can set it on your desk and you can talk into it. But getting the mic as close to your mouth as possible. Let me turn these computer screens back on. I think it looks better when they're on in the background. You agree? Leave me a comment, let me know. But having the microphone as close as possible to your mouth is always gonna give you better quality than having it further away, because the further away you have it, the more hot you have to make the microphone, the more gain you gotta use, which is gonna pick up background noise and all that other stuff. So the closer you can get it to your mouth, the better. So if you can afford the full kit, it's definitely worth it. It'll definitely last you. Even just the microphone by itself is definitely a great buy. If you are looking for something more mid-range and you have a little bit more money to spend, I do recommend, I'm using it here, the Audio-Technica AT2020. They sell a USB version of the mic that plugs directly in your computer. The one I have is an XLR, so it's going into an XLR to USB adapter, a Focusrite that then goes into the PC. But they do make one that is strictly USB, plugs right in. It's Audio-Technica though, same microphone, AT2020. This runs $99 to $149.99. I've seen it as low at times as $100 if you can find it on sale when it goes on sale. It kind of fluctuates between that. Now you might be saying, well, Derek, the T669 you're saying, you know, is gonna run me 70 to 80 bucks. This is only $20 more if I get it on sale, you know, and it's a way better microphone. Yes, but that $70 to $80 is again including the full kit. The foam pieces, the pop filters, 2 different kinds, the boom arm, everything, the microphone. Whereas this $100 to $150 is just for the microphone. You're still gonna have to purchase pop filters, you're still gonna have to purchase an arm for the microphone, all of that different stuff. So if you're just starting off, your cash strap, the T669 is definitely what you want to look at. And I will leave links down to all of this gear down in the description below to where you can find it on Amazon, so hopefully help you guys find it quickly. And also the links are affiliate links, just again, full transparency. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just, I get a little kickback from Amazon, not from the companies, so it's not these companies paying me for any of this. I get a kickback from Amazon just for, you know, sending people there to purchase the equipment or whatever. And most of the time, honestly, you know, Amazon has the best deal anyways on this stuff. With that said, that's the first thing you're gonna wanna focus on. After that, then comes your camera. And it has been years that this webcam has been out, but it is still, to this day, in 2022, it is still the best bang for your buck webcam to get you started, and that is the Logitech C920 webcam. There's a lot of gaming companies that now make a webcam, and you know, honestly, like for the price that you're getting them for, the quality is not that much better. In my opinion, you're better off picking up this Logitech C920 that you can get for around 50 to 60 bucks. It's gonna work excellent, especially if you get good lighting, which we're gonna talk about next. And then it's gonna allow you to basically use that thing until you can afford a $500, that's about the cheapest you're gonna get, a $500 mirrorless, nice professional camera, like the Canon M200 that I've done a review on. But again, those are gonna set you anywhere from like $500, $600, $700, depending on the kit you get with the different lenses and stuff. So the webcam, the Logitech C920, that'll get you started, and I would recommend never upgrading to another webcam, as it'll be a waste of your money. Even if the quality is a touch better, the bang for the buck is not there with anything else out there. And again, you're better just saving that money until you can get to the point where you can buy one of those other cameras. Again, the Canon M200 or the Sony. I can't remember which version it is, but again, I'll link it down in the description below to make it easy for you guys. So, king in 2022 in webcam, still the Logitech C920, especially if you're using good lighting. But good lighting makes any camera, webcam or even professional cameras, look 1,000 times better. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. 1,000 times better. Got it? Lighting's important, but obviously you don't need lighting until you have a camera, so that's why the camera is our second gear of choice that you should pick up when you're starting to live stream. So we got the microphone, we got the camera, and third, lighting. So now we are gonna talk about lighting, because That's what is gonna turn this Logitech C920 in from a webcam into something that you can actually look at and say, wow. So what do you need for lights? What are the best budget lights? Well, the best budget light is you're gonna want 2 lights. And unfortunately, when it comes to lighting, I've tried a lot of budget options, and sure, there are some that might work. Like for example, I've seen people that use work lights and stuff. They're the ones that have the giant clip on them, and then they got like the metal housing that goes like this, and then there's just a light bulb in them, and that metal housing kind of directs the light. A lot of people recommend those. Some people recommend using like just lamps or something, taking the shades off just to bounce light. And all of that is true. The more light you have in the room, the better the webcam or any camera is going to look. So to get started, basically any light source you can find to brighten up the room. The most important thing is to match up the light bulbs. Meaning if you use warm light bulbs that have like the yellow tint and stuff, then you want to use that light bulb in all of your fixtures. If you use daylight bulbs in a light fixture, then you want to use daylight bulbs in all your light fixtures. That way the light is consistent. It's not going to mess with the white balance of your webcam or your camera or whatever you're using. So honestly, it doesn't matter the brand on those. I'm going to throw in the cheapest ones I can find down in the description below at the time of making this video. But basically, click the link and then do a double search and try to find the cheapest of those work lights you can find, or any kind of like an LED panel light, like a work light that's super cheap. You know, you can sometimes pick them up on Amazon for like 20 bucks a piece. If you get those like cheap work LED panel lights or the clip-on work lights that have the old style bulbs still, you're gonna want 2 of them. The best lighting setup is having one coming in from this corner and one coming in from the other corner, lighting up both of your faces, and then you can do some different stuff. Like for example, in this video, I want the scene to be a little more moody because I have background lights on and stuff. So I only have one light on, which is then cast a large shadow over here, but I like the look of it. You can also use both at the same brightness and it'll light up your face evenly. But then what a lot of people don't realize is you can even have one light brighter, a main light, and then the other one maybe like half as bright. And so it'll still give you a little bit of a contrasty look that'll look really nice. However, it'll still light up this side of your face so that you're not completely dark. So again, any of them that you can find for super cheap, those work lights are great to start with. Like I said, at this point, I would recommend trying to get LED if you can. I don't think they're much more expensive than those old style with the clips and the whatever. So definitely pick those up. If you got to tape them to your wall, whatever you got to do, you know, because they're not going to come with stands or anything, then do that. And then at some point, you can upgrade to better panel lights, kind of like the Elgato key lights, which those would be my recommendation for mid-range. The Elgato key lights, they're not the best lights in the world, but bang for the buck, they're pretty good. If you do want to go one step further, these newer lights that I did a review on, these are really nice because not only do they do a white to yellow tinted light, they also are complete RGB, so you can change them to any color using an app on your mobile phone. They're simple, easy to use. They do cost a little bit more than the Elgato key lights, but they are all metal construction. Everything about them is metal. They're really high quality. Newer, sometimes they release some crap products, but on this particular product they released, they did a really good job on it. So I will leave, again, links down for the super cheap like work lights that I find, and I'll just name them cheap work lights. So just check the description for that. All right, so far we talked about a microphone. That's what you want to get first. Then we talked about a camera. That's what you want to get second. Then we talked about lighting. That's what you want to get third. And so what else do you need? Well, honestly, that's it. Once you have the microphone, the camera, and the lighting, that's really going to improve your stream quite a bit. Anything else is just extra stuff. Now there are some different accessories and stuff you can buy. For example, you can see behind me I'm using the Beacon Mix Create. I'm also using a Elgato Stream Deck. It's the extra large version. I also have extra lights in here. I mean, I have all kinds of extra things that I use for my live streams, but you don't need any of that. Really, the basics are the microphone, the camera, and good lighting for said camera. Once you have that, you're pretty good to go. So if you're worrying about getting your other gear, you can just keep checking those sites, and when they finally go on sale, maybe decide to pick one of those up. Then after that, obviously at some point, you know, as you grow or whatever, you know, you might want to invest in getting a custom overlay package done that more fits your brand and your personality and all that. That's fine. But there's a lot of options for overlays out there. I know even nowadays, Streamlabs has their Prime subscription. It's a monthly subscription, and that gives you access to different overlay packages. I believe even Stream Elements has overlay packages nowadays that are just free. So check around, but for really good, high quality professional ones with sound effects, alert notifications, all the borders, different options, the ability to easily change the color so that it doesn't look like everybody else that has that same package out there, nerdordie.com, own.tv. They are definitely the best options. After that, my last recommendation for you guys would be an Elgato Stream Deck. The Elgato Stream Deck is the only accessory that I use on a daily basis and feel like now that I have it, I couldn't go back to not having one. Having the options and the power that is built into the software to do things like, for example, when I'm getting ready to stream, I have a button that says stream. I hit that, it automatically opens up OBS, Discord, Steam, everything that I would need to open. One press of the button, it loads everything up on my computer, ready to go for me to start live streaming. Those are your best options if you're on a budget in terms of like the cheapest bang for the buck option, as well as some mid-range option for you guys. And that's gonna do it for this video. I hope this video helped you guys out. Again, if it did, make sure you smash that like button down below. That helps me out tremendously. Also, leave a comment and let me know if there's any other gear you think I should check out. Maybe you found a microphone that's a budget microphone that you think is absolutely just phenomenal, the bee's knees, and you think, it's probably better than this fine he's talking about, and you think I should check it out, leave a comment. Let me know. Let other people know. Give people options. It always helps everybody out. Also, if you guys want to find me on any of the social media platforms, any of my YouTube channels, because this is not the only one, I also have a vlog channel as well as a gaming channel. If you want to find any of that stuff, just head over to my website, omgitsderek.com, and you can find links to all of my socials, YouTube channels, as well as my Twitch page, where I live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Till then, peace out, everybody. Later, nerds.